This is the ceremonial weigh-in for the EFC Contender Series. Live from the EFC World Sports Betting Arena, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Welcome to the second installment of the EFC Contender Series, where tomorrow night, 24 of the best athletes on the mother continent have the opportunity to win an EFC contract. And there's no prescriptions here. Any person who puts on a performance that influences our matchmakers and impresses the EFC management have the chance of winning a professional contract. We may give out 24 contracts, may give out 0. It just depends on how the athlete performs on the night. It's an incredible opportunity, and we do have some of the best amateurs available here on the continent. Let's kick off these weigh-ins then and see what these guys have when it comes to stepping on the scale. First up is a catchweight scrap at 68 kilos between Luke Akers and Bruce Mayassi. First the scale, please welcome Bruce Mayassi.
Yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor, lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down. You'll see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, so I'm running numbers up. I keep that on strong up. I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah. Numbers crack the Billy. Yeah, don't need no dilly. I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar. Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah, I know God got his hand on me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So when they know my name overseas, that is something God oversees. Over life they think it's make-believe. It ain't magic, nothing on my sleeve. Never noticed what you had to give, but want a piece of what you do receive. Wrist too silly, numbers crack the Billy.
149.1 for Bruce Mayassi. Please welcome his opponent to the scale, Luke Akers.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah, we on your top 10 radar. Yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor, lifestyle, chef and boy.
149 pounds on the money for Luke Akers.
I don't really talk too much, so I'm running numbers up. I keep that on strong up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah. Numbers crack the Billy. Yeah, don't need no dilly. I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar. Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar.
Our next bout is in the bantamweight amateur division of the EFC between Dollie and Zondo. First to the scale, Zondo. 134 pounds for Kwanzaa. Up next to scale, his opponent, Dollie. A little bit over there, I think, but we've still got, under the amateur rules, plenty of time, Graham. Just explain to us the thought process here on the scale.
So we're essentially not allowing athletes to cut weight in their build-up to this fight card. We are keeping them at the weight classes that we agreed to a week ago. So, I mean, this is probably a kilo over. We'll have to work it out amongst ourselves.
But Sherazad's still got loads of time to make weight.
Yeah, but there's no weight cut, so it's not even about that.
Gotcha. Up next is another bantamweight fight between Tapelo Rasta Malatjie and Sanele Shabalala. First the scale, Sanele Shabalala!
Follow his lead, repeat after me. I know they lurking, this serpent is circling, but I never worry, cause he got the keys. He let it bleed, never put me on the freeze. Just look at how you spit it to me. It'll be out of right after I seek. You can't make the promise unless you the king. Jay with a baby, I am what he made me. No, you cannot shame me, so it's for the birds. Buy full price, you ain't know what it's worth. He not letting go like
133 pounds for Sanele Shabalala.
Cause he feeling down in the dirt. I told him heavy, you only need faith.
Please welcome to the stage his opponent, Rasta Tapelo Malatjie.
Instead of the speed to find regret, you gotta breathe so you can be free, so you never need the ice and checks. This be my plea, I lost my debt. I gotta cheese, I found my flex. I gotta be, I gotta breathe, I gotta breathe. Keep moving.
134 pounds, an Irie for Rasta.
Keep it moving, hit the gas. On to the next, play no dwelling in the past. It's unusual how pain can make you glad. Pain can make you, pain can make you breathe. We on the way, talk about legacy, legends right next to me. Don't need it, check out the AG and Addy. Come with the beef and we serving the patties. Check out the verbs if it's getting chatty. You gotta move, but ain't gotta prove that you out.
Coming up now, it's the featherweights in a fight between Lita Madikiza and PJ Meissenheimer. First the scale, PJ Meissenheimer.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard.
139.7 pounds for PJ. Up next the scale from the blue corner, Lita Madikiza.
Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something. My focus is A1.
148 for Lita Madikiza.
This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying low.
Up next takes place in the women's flyweight division in a fight between Linda Baraza and Bianca Campher. Bianca is unavailable for the weigh-ins, but she still has at least 24 hours to make the scale. So please welcome to the stage her opponent, Linda Baraza.
Impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me, nah. Don't test me.
Yo, you don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me, nah. Don't test me.
Yo, they wouldn't let me. Man's gal when I come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal when I come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. Nah.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me, nah. Don't test me.
You don't impress me.
122.4 on the money for Linda Baraza. Our next fight takes place in the heavyweight amateur division of the EFC between Frederik Eloff and Mbhele Khosa. Mbhele Khosa is unavailable for the ceremonial weigh-in, so please welcome to the stage his opponent in the blue corner, Frederik Eloff.
Get down job. Get down in the car. One time give it all. Bust it open hard. Let me see you job. I fucked up this hustle, baby, we hustle.
216 pounds for Frederik Eloff. Our next bout is a catchweight scrap at 147 pounds between JJ Karagiannidis and Gwavava. Welcome to the scale. First in the red corner, Gwavava.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe, miss you every day. You like my oxygen. Make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in. From the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up. Break you in and break you out. In the end, we gon' make the child. Then we gon' hit the shower. Part 2, we don't need no pause. We Misty, we gon' get tipsy. Don't need a power shot.
Copy my steel.
148.9 pounds for Brin. Up next, his opponent, JJ Karagiannidis.
Got my heart no in the bed. Break you in, then get us every day. Got my heart no in the bed. Break you in, then get us every day. This sound like Argentina. Had to fist my demeanor. They don't want me breathing. Still I rose like Gandhi. Got on 3 Jesus pieces.
149.4 pounds for JJ.
But how can I be the beat? I hate it, turn my wrist on like I'm Ben 10. Rappers think they doing something, I'm not a fan. I told him my dad today, he said it's all pretend. I got back in my bed, now I got no friends.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars when I copy my steel.
Our next catchweight bout is between Jeremy Likobele and Ignatius Nkomo. First to the scale, Ignatius Nkomo. Ignatius is unavailable for the ceremonial weigh-in, so please welcome his opponent, Jeremy Likobele. 164 pounds for Likobele. Our next catchweight bout is 138.6 pounds between Joel Smit and Lamprecht. First to the stage, Lamprecht.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, 'cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, 'cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat.
137.3 pounds for Lamprecht. Up next to scale, his opponent, Joel Smit.
Rock with the team, 'cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz, I might just blow my advance. Whoa, I did it all for the feeling. Alive, but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling, 'cause I need $1 million, but I don't need your money. You can pay me in respect, 'cause once I do it,
136.3 pounds for Joel Smit.
nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, 'cause I'm next. I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, 'cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise.
Our next bout is in the middleweight amateur division between Grand Farrow and Mbhele. First to the scale, Mbhele! 185 for Sam. Please welcome his opponent in the blue corner, Grand Farrow. 180.6 pounds for Grand Farrow. Our next bout is a catchweight fight at 162.8 pounds between Sebastian Ferreira and Jethro Swan. Please welcome to the stage, Jethro Swan. £161.6 for Jethro. Please welcome to the stage his opponent in the blue corner, Sebastian Ferreira. £162.1 for Sebastian. Our last fight of EFC Contender Series Episode 2 takes place between Ngomane and Phomodi. Phomodi is still unavailable for the ceremonial weigh-ins, so please welcome his opponent, Ngomane!
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot on my shot, boy, I'm long range. Me and the team on the same thing. Stayed down, never switched up. Only thing changed was the game. I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down. Aiming for greatness, no settling. Kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Taking no else, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Who running the game now? Foot on the gas, can slow down. No, my team, we
140.8 pounds for Ngomane.
Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Yeah.
Well, as that concludes the weigh-ins for EFC Contender Series, Triple S walking past you in the title fight coming up at the next EFC. Can't wait for that. Graham Cartmel, Ashley Campher as well involved in a lot of the amateur build-ups to this fight. Graham, again, just remind us what we're doing here, because this is quite special.
This is so that we can really dust off where the amateur world is. And this is going to add a lot of belief to these athletes. You know, the belief that they can do this and actually see where they are in their careers. Do they want to do this? MMA, you can't play MMA. It's one of the hardest things in the world to do. And this is really going to test their mettle. Really, like, be able to pull out the diamonds from the rough of the amateur circuit and be able to put them in the spotlight that when they do turn pro, which is through us, they're going to be exemplary. We've already seen it happen in the last Contender Series. From that, we got 3 athletes that competed. Am I not right in saying that all 3 of them won, or two of the athletes won their fights from the last Contender Series? And they were epic. The guys showed up, and because they'd cut their teeth here, I think that transition was flawless.
Actually, my question to you is, what I find interesting about it is that we can have 24 fighters tomorrow getting contracts, we can have 0. It's all up to athletes to take this opportunity. We're not saying there's only 3 contracts up for grabs. We're not saying there's only 1, there's only 10. Any fighter who puts on a performance night that impresses you and Graham could possibly get a contract. The opportunity is really pretty much up to the fighters.
100%. It's in every single fight night. The platform's been set. The company's really put everything together. Now it's up to the athletes. They need to bring the chemistry and just let it all out there. Trust their techniques, their training, their coaches, their training partners, and just get it done.
Would your professional record have been a bit different if this amateur opportunity was available when you were a young fighter?
No doubts. No doubts. I would go back in years to step in there again, like 100%. So you're right, 100%.
Ashley Calvert, thanks very much. Graham, just one last word. What are we looking for tomorrow night? What do you want to see from these fighters as a matchmaker at the EFC tomorrow night in that cage?
Look, this is probably the only platform in their careers where it doesn't matter whether they want to lose. We want to see athletes who show up with intent, who leave it all in the hexagon, who want to be here, who want to make a statement that this is my career, this is where I'm starting, I want to be an EFC athlete. And that doesn't mean that a guy comes out of there with an L next to his name, but he's put on a 3-round war. You know, if he comes out of a 3-round war with an L next to his name, we're still going to go back to the drawing board and go, that was impressive. Let's see him again in EFC. And it's happened, and it will continue to happen, that we find the best athletes through this platform.
And it's not just you, it's the EFC management team who are going to be watching tomorrow night as we continue to grow into Africa and continue to improve our cards. I mean, the market is blowing up for EFC with all our sponsors and our corporate partnerships. We are looking for fighters to take the sport to the whole continent as well, aren't we?
Absolutely. You know, even if you look at what's going to happen tomorrow night, we're going to have people like Gareth Soldier Boy McLean very much in the mix of the Contender show, you know, as kind of like a guiding light for a lot of these athletes. And we're going to be listening to him. He's going to possibly be leaning into Ashley and I going, listen, I think we must look at this kid for future, and we're happy to, and we welcome that, you know, almost as a talent scout, as somebody who's been there for the last 15, 20 years of his life on the mats, in the hexagon. We're looking at guys like that. So we are changing the show as we progress, and I think it's only going to get better. This opportunity, this is the greatest platform that you can offer on the African continent, and we're giving it to athletes as they start their careers.
And not just the contract, but also private medical insurance for every single fighter on the roster. I think that's a first for global mixed martial arts.
It is, and also, you know, an extra caveat that people don't understand is when you become a pro, you've got a lot of costs when it goes into the medicals. You know, spending thousands of rands. Did you shoulder the costs? EFC has shouldered the cost for every single one of these athletes to compete and have an MRI and MRA done. So every single one of them is super healthy, gets in there, and they should be here. If they're passing the MRIs and those type of medicals, even though they've had 1 or 2 amateurs, they essentially should be here and perfect, and we're adding signing bonuses to the mix. There's a lot on the line for these athletes, and a lot of great things for them to compete for.
Awesome, Graham. Thank you very much. Athlete, thanks again. Well, that concludes the weigh-ins for EFC Contender Series Episode 2. We'll see you 3 p.m. Central African Time, the main card for what it is, around 6 or 7 p.m. Central African Time. Do check all our social media, EFCworldwide.com, EFCworldwide.tv, and we're on Insta, we're on X, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're everywhere. Do check us out. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching today. Cheers for now.
Every champion has a beginning, and this is where it all begins. Who will seize the moment? The journey starts here. The EFC Contender Series, Thursday the 20th of March. Watch it live on EFCworldwide.tv.